As the title of this video, this man got abducted by the aliens. This is the craziest story I have heard yet. His name is Charles Hickson. This man got abducted in 1973. Let's go back to this shit. Thank you for the funnel cake, mama.
Yes, daddy.
Hell yeah, he's eating it. Está buena la papa, baby. Papa. He's eating funnel cake. I have not tried these yet. We're about to try the white chocolate. I'm about to roll a blunt real fast. So I roll these hoes different, bro. I gut them out. The reason I do that, bro, is because I don't really like cutting them and shit like that. Because when I do, like, every time I roll them, I could never roll them hoes right, bro. They always come out wrong. And I'm not able to smoke this shit. So, when y'all see the bag, that bag right there, those are shirts, bro. I got plain shirts and, like, regular shirts. You know what I mean? The regular shirts, the sub-production shirts, are 25 bucks. Plain shirts, so if you have a business or some shit like that, $10 shirts. Let's get it. As the title of this video, this man got abducted by the aliens. This is the craziest story I have heard yet. His name is Charles Hickson. This man got abducted in 1973. Let's go back to this shit. Charleston Hickson. This nigga got abducted in 1973. So like before I even go into this shit, let's go ahead and light this. Damn, that's your friend, the shit out of me. The shit that interests me about homie's story, bro, him and his friend were the ones that got abducted, right? But people around Mississippi, they also seen this shit. And they didn't come out with it until the next day, bro. So let me go ahead and give y'all a little backstory of all this shit, bro. So in 1973, Charleston Hickson and his friend, they were chilling close to the water, bro, and they were fishing and shit. And that is where it gets crazy, bro, because I have like a little like conspiracy theory from that, you know what I mean? But I'll go back to that. So him and his friend, they were chilling close to the water, bro, just fishing and shit. They were fishing, bro, and out of nowhere, like a spacecraft got behind them, bro. Legit, where they were sitting, bro, it just like pulled up right beside them. He said that the aliens, bro, that's what he said. There were like 3 people that came to him. They were like about 5'3", 5'2", height-wise. So that he said that they were walking towards him. As soon as they got close to him, they injected him with some shit. And this man got paralyzed and just got really relaxed. And they took him. His friend only got abducted by 1 of them. Him, being a bigger person, said that he got abducted by 2 of them. And it's just crazy because they continue to say, bro, that they got taken into the spacecraft and that he seen the eyeball, and this eyeball is all he could like really see, right? They just kept on doing stuff to him. The one that like really interests me is when the female, like a female person, started like messing with him, right? That female put her finger down his throat, and then that's when homie got like scared and shit. And then the whole reason I'm saying this is because whenever he got scared, that being or whatever communicate with him, it was through the mind. It wasn't even on speech or nothing. And that is fucking wild, bro. After they came back and shit, right, his friend, he was like really scared, bro. Charleston, he called the cops and shit. And then he told him, bro, like what was going on, you know? They thought it was a lie, bro. Whenever they got to the station and shit, they started asking him like what was going on, bro. They didn't even know anything, bro. All they knew is the spacecraft like took them and shit, you know? So they just wanted to tell their story. They got to the police station, bro. At the police station, the police had put like a little recorder in the room where they were, just so they could see if like they were gonna start making shit up, you know, and like agree to a story or some shit. Whenever they got there, bro, like the cops, they had already planted that inside of their room. And when they got into the room and shit, bro, like the cops, they got like tripped out of the shit they were talking about, bro. Cause homie, he was like telling them like, hey, bro, like what if the aliens they come back and take us again, bro? Like don't tell them nothing. Homie was scared, you know. And then whenever like the cops were trying to talk to him and shit, he was trying to like walk out, like he was trying to like crawl out the walls and shit, bro. Like homie was scared, bro. Like he didn't want to say anything. And Charleston on the other end, bro, like he just wanted to say his story. After that, the cops were like, so these mans ain't lying, you know? So what they did, they ended up like testing them, like light testing them, see if they were lying. Bro, their story came back real. They hypnotized them, and then bro, all this shit came out to be real, you know what I mean? So the newspaper started like trying to interview them, the news started trying to interview them, all of this shit, bro. And they just got like, it's a real story, bro. And it's just so insane that actually happened in 1973. So after that, that's when people from the newspaper started coming in and shit. A lot of people that were around Mississippi, they witnessed this shit, bro, and they were talking about it. There's a whole little documentary about it, bro. It's just so insane. Before they even left this police station, bro, they asked if they could go to like the military stations or whatever, so they could go get checked if they had radioactive in their body, bro. That shit, they were actually scared of this shit, bro. And it's just so crazy that the news and shit like that, they actually picked it up. Because if y'all really think about it, bro, it was 1973. A lot of people don't even know about this shit, but it's actually a real abduction, bro. What I have noticed is that people that get abducted or that get, like, they supposedly see an alien, shit like that, right? People that actually see them, bro, a bunch of them talk about that they see them in their neck. It's like a long neck, right? And they don't have a neck, it's just connected. So like what I think, bro, a bunch of that shit is because those aliens, whatever the fuck they are, bro, it's like they're fish, they're like human, and they could be like snake, you know? And the whole thing that I'm saying about that, bro, the whole reason is because like they could be fish, they could be lizard, you know, like lizard eyes, and they could be human. And that shit is just crazy, bro, because like if it's really like that, you know, they're like fish, so they could breathe in the water, and they're human, so they could like be in this shit. And also, they are also like lizard, whatever the fuck. But it's really like a snake, bro. And the whole reason I say that is because before, bro, you know, like Adam and Eve and shit like that. You know how they said they ate from like a snake, you know, like a snake gave them an apple and shit. So like what I believe, bro, is that snake, it was a human. It was not no fucking snake, bro. It was, the bottom was a snake, but the face was a human. Now on, I'm gonna go ahead and be showing y'all on this channel, bro, different types of alien abductions and like aliens crashings and just shit like that, bro. Because I honestly do believe that there is another type of world, bro, like another type of dimension, some shit, something different, bro. That, because it's just so weird that that dude was saying that that alien has some shit on his neck, right? Because we could go back a little bit, and bro, I actually believe that like aliens and stuff, they could go underwater, bro. Or we call them aliens, bro, but what if it's just like some humanoid thing that is just from way back then, like the ancient times and shit like that, and they have just they're more advanced than us human, bro. So they have different crafts, they connect to like different dimensions and shit like that. And it's just so crazy, because what if they could connect to our mental experience, bro? And all of this is just like an experience, nigga. I don't know. That shit's actually a trippy ass story, bro, that a lot of people don't even know about. But shit, now I'm gonna be talking about different shit like this, bro.